One of the most immaculate results in trading. Guys, it's literally unbelievable. Hello, my dear friends. Today I'd like to share with you all one technical analysis tool regarding cryptocurrency trading. The technical analysis itself doesn't change or vary based on the type of market. Nevertheless, today I'd like to apply it to crypto assets. Let's go. So pocket option isn't that rich in crypto assets, and all of them have much smaller payouts. However, for the sake of diversity, let's try to do some analysis here and there and make a few profitable deals. You can trade with cryptocurrency anywhere, not necessarily binary options, that's obvious. However, today we're gonna take this young and rapidly developing market as an example so that you can make sure that technical analysis works anywhere, no matter what you trade with. It's only important to understand how things work. For our today's analysis, we're going to be using this TradingView terminal. I believe it's a pretty popular tool everyone is familiar with. Let's start from scratch. Absolutely any global market motion has its beginning and its end. Depending on the motion characteristics, it turns out to be either an uptrend or a downtrend. Here, for instance, we can see the market had been growing and moving up until it finally reversed at some point. That's the same point the following downtrend is beginning at. The market had been falling until it reversed and started moving back up, changing into an uptrend. Basically, the market is cyclical. After an uptrend comes a downtrend, which is followed by an uptrend, etc., except one type of motion that's called flat or flat motion. However, we won't consider it. That's it in this video. As I've already said, we're only going to figure the ground basics out. And since we mentioned the beginning and the end of the motion, we gotta always keep in mind how big of a deal the chart's reversal points are. We should track these moments constantly. We can draw a line through any couple of reversing points, which would highlight the area that the chart might reverse once again from, allowing us to make safe deals. For instance, here's one clear resistance level. For now, we can even ignore whether that's a resistance or support level. The area being a horizontal level is the most important thing right now. We can do the same with diagonal levels when we use a trend line to mark them. We're finding the first reversal, the second one, and we're drawing a simple trend line through them. That's a level as well. This is a horizontal level and this is a trend line. As you might have noticed, the chart is moving within this narrow trading range from the top border to the bottom one, from the bottom border to the top one, etc. Basically, when the chart reaches one line or another, we are free to make deals towards the direction of a bounce from these lines, as a large amount of people see these same levels on the market and probably use them to their advantage as well. That's why we get reactions from levels when the chart reaches them. It's just that many traders start trading together with you. That's just as simple as that. So now we gotta wait for the chart to touch the trend line. It's most importantly not to rush, as some kind of a touch and the reaction is necessary condition. In order to make sure we've drawn the link accurately, we can switch to a linear chart and compare the marked line to these precise reversals. At the moment, the price hasn't reached the level yet, even though this green candle's shadow is trying to fool us. You see it's right here, this one, this green candle. So let's try to make one upward deal now. The chart is supposedly about to start growing without fully reaching the trend line. We didn't make a mistake. we've found a reasonable factor for an upward deal and opened the said deal. Expiration time is set to 1 minute, as we do all the analysis stuff on a 1 minute time frame as well. So therefore, in order to not mix things up and get confused, if we're analyzing candles on a chart with a 1 minute time frame, our deal should also be set for 1 minute. If you work with an older time frame, for example 5 minutes, 15 minutes, etc., your deals thereby should also be set for an extended period of time. So we've got 5 seconds left till the deal is closed. Everything looks okay so far. The deal closes in profit. Of course, as I've already stated, the payout for crypto assets is relatively small, so if profit isn't as massive as it could have been, However, my goal for today is to demonstrate analysis correctness to y'all. As you can see, the chart reacted from this trend line after all, and we're now ready to move towards the next level and above one, which we can practically trade downwards from. I suggest we don't beat around the bush and sum up. In order to accurately mark horizontal levels and trend lines, we're better off using a linear chart that clearly shows the exact moments we can draw the lines through. Make sure to wait for the price to touch trend lines or support and resistance levels, as it puts you in a more reliable position for making a deal. If you want to learn to the full extent how to trade with binary options by yourself, I recommend you to stand with currency pairs due to their higher payouts, up to 92% from each deal. The technical analysis principles are identical here, and if you want to learn more details and nuances regarding the topic in general, click the link to my video guide in the top right corner right now and make money together with me. I wish you have a wonderful trading time. Bye bye.